Welcome to this edition of AFMC.
I'll tell you how I got better. I'm
glad to be here.
A mission to
Delivery of. Well, I think that we're going to talk about everybody's.
Arkansas is the second highest prescriber.
Welcome to AFMC TV. I'm Robin Ledbetter. Thank you for joining us. Today I have with me Talayia Johnson, and she is the Dean of the School of Science, Math, and Allied Health at Pulaski Technical College. Talayia, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So we're talking about careers in the medical field and a lot of the different programs that Pulaski Tech offers and some changes that you're seeing. Tell me a little bit about the program there.
Okay, excellent. And so, as you stated, I am the Dean of Science, Math, and Allied Health, and we have several allied health programs here at our school. We have Health Information Technology, that is like the computer science of healthcare. We have surgical technology, we have emergency medical sciences, we have respiratory therapy, dental assisting, and nursing. And that includes our practical nursing program, our certified nursing assistant program, and our medication aid or medication assistant program as well. So we have several opportunities in the healthcare field.
And what does enrollment look like? You know, a lot of the conversation with you today spurred from they're saying a lack of employed healthcare workers in these fields. Are you seeing that? Is it trickling down into your enrollment?
Absolutely, absolutely. So there is a shortage of healthcare, and there's been a shortage for quite some time. However, COVID potentiated that shortage, of course, as you know. We have shortages in several of our different areas, from coders to surgical technology, and of course, nursing. There's a huge shortage.
So let's talk about your health information technology program. You are looking to grow it. What is that?
Yes, so health information technology, like I said, it's like the computer science of healthcare. They work in several areas of the hospital, patient access, privacy, scheduling. They do lots of different areas in the hospital, and they are very much in short supply. One of our other areas that's included in health information technology is coding. And, there's a huge shortage of coders. And we just created a technical certificate in professional medical coding that we're looking to grow in order to help mitigate that shortage. But in the state of Arkansas, there's only like 5 certified tumor registrars in the state, and that is a coding type position. And so there are several shortages in that area.
Wow, only 10 in the entire state. So, and that job is in demand.
Yes, absolutely. It's in demand.
And so what type, is it an online program? Is it something that can be done at home, remote, or is it all in person?
Yes, so our health information technology program is a fully online program. It can be completed fully online. And so a lot of our students who are in that program are students who they want to do healthcare, they want to help people, but they don't want to touch patients, right? So they want to do something where they can help people, but allows them a little more flexibility, and that's something that this degree allows for students. This credential allows for students to have that flexibility, both in education and in the workforce. Right. So our program is fully online. And then we have lots of people who work remotely who work in this area of healthcare.
And there's a shortage of surgical technologists as well. Tell me a little bit about that program.
Yes. So surgical technology, those are the people who assist the surgeons in surgery. And so, yes, there is a shortage of surgical technologists in our state. Several of the hospitals reach out periodically to see, who do we have that's getting ready to graduate? Is there someone that they can reach out to sometimes even before they graduate to start the interviewing process? And so they are definitely an in demand job.
And we've had past episodes that talked about a shortage of EMT and paramedics and healthcare emergency workers within communities in the state. And you also offer EMT and paramedic programming as well.
Absolutely. We have an emergency medical sciences program, and that includes our EMT program, which is one semester. So they can come in one semester. It's offered fall, spring, and summer. It's a one semester course. And then once that semester is over, they can get their certification and work as an emergency medical technician. And then also included in EMS is our paramedic program. And our paramedic program is a technical certificate, which takes about a year. And they can also get national registry as well as Arkansas licensure. And then they also have the possibility of securing an associate degree if they, so desire.
And there's some partnerships that you guys have with some of the rural fire departments. There's some credentialing happening with that as well.
Absolutely. So we have a really good partnership with our Arch Street Fire Department. They actually do our extrication training for our program. And then there are several other fire departments as well who they send us their volunteer firefighters, and we provide the EMT and paramedic training for those volunteer firefighters. Yes.
What a really rewarding partnership that helps communities and your program.
Absolutely, absolutely. It changes the community. It benefits everyone in the community because those volunteers now have the credentials to save people's lives and to intervene in emergent situations and circumstances that benefits the community.
Outside of specifically dealing with rural fire departments, do you see a trickle down in socioeconomic change for rural communities with these programs?
Absolutely. These programs, they change people's lives, Robin. People come to us from various socioeconomic circumstances, and within sometimes 8 weeks. We have programs that are 8 weeks long. Our CNA program, our medication assistant program, those are 8 weeks long. Up through a year, they can totally change their lives with these programs.
And that was my next question, was to ask you about the CNA and medical assistance programs. How are they different than the other ones that you've mentioned?
Yes. So, like I said, CNA and medication assistant, they're both 8 weeks. In order to be a CNA, you just have to basically apply to the program and complete your developmental courses. But that's the only prerequisites for that program. And then for the medication assistant, it's also 8 weeks, but you have to work as a CNA for a year prior to applying to the medication assistant program. But we have several long-term care facilities who are helping to mitigate their nursing shortages with our medication aids and our medication assistant programs.
Do they provide a stackable alternative to where they can kind of build upon each other?
Yes, we have several stackable credentials for lots of our programs. So like for HIT, we have stackable, we have a CP, we have a TC, and then of course an associate degree. For emergency medical sciences, same thing. The EMT is a CP or a certificate of proficiency. And then the paramedic is a technical certificate with the option for an associate degree. The CNA program, the nursing programs, CNA is stackable with technical certificate in practical nursing.
So many options, for sure.
Absolutely, so many options.
Well, healthcare education is so important. And are you seeing this in our legislation across the state? Is this a potentially long-term change and investment for our state?
Absolutely. In this past legislative session, there were several bills that addressed, what they have identified as the need for more healthcare workers. Our legislators have been very supportive they want to help us. They want to see healthcare grow, and they showed that with the bills that they brought forth during this past legislative session.
And you all are doing a lot for scholarships and a lot of financial and different resources and supports for students. That's correct?
Absolutely. We have grants and scholarships available for students. They can apply to the school, apply to UAPTC, and they can get scholarships for whatever their major is that they would like to endeavor. And so we have lots of scholarships. We also have grants that are available for students depending on their chosen career field. And so if they were just reach out to us to admissions, to financial aid, we can put them on the path to getting and accessing those resources.
And it's no typical student, not just fresh out of high school grads, but could be.
No. Yeah, it could be, but we have no typical student, Robin. Our students range in age from, like you said, fresh out of high school to we have 63, 64, 65-year-olds who have decided that, they're ready for a change in life and they want to do something different. And so they come back to get that education. So no,
and all are accredited too. All of the programs are accredited. Yeah.
Yes, our programs are either approved or accredited. Okay. So there's a difference between approval and accreditation. Sometimes a program does not require national accreditation. It only requires state approval. But all programs are either approved or accredited.
Well, Talayia, thank you for talking to me about this. And I hope that the investment that someone makes in their future is a change for all our Kansans across the state for healthcare. Thank you. Thank you for all you do.
You're very welcome. I love my job, and I think that this is the best place to be.
Well, it shows, and I'm sure that the lives of the students that come across your path are for the better. I know that they are.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Robin.
And that's it for this episode of AFMC TV. I'm Robin Ledbetter. Thanks for watching and have a great day.